Jai Hind children. Today we will learn about major landforms of the earth. Now do you know what are the landforms? Actually they are the mountains, plateaus and plains. So now we will learn in the explanation. Now the surface of the earth is not the same everywhere. The earth has an infinity variety of landforms. Some parts of the lithosphere may be rugged and some are flat. These landforms are resulted in two processes, and you will be amazed to know that the ground you are standing on is slowly moving. Within the earth, a continuous movement is taking place. The first or the internal process leads to the upliftment and sinking of the earth's surface at several places. Might be you have heard about the earthquakes and all. It is just because of all these happening. It leads to the upliftment and sinking of the earth's surface at the several places. Secondly, or the external process is the continuous wearing down and rebuilding of land surfaces. The wearing away of the earth's surface is called erosion. The surfaces being lowered by two processes are carried out by running water, ice and wind. We can group different landforms depending on elevation and slope as mountains, plateaus and plains. Now we will learn about mountains. A mountain is any natural elevation of the earth's surface. The mountains may have a small summit and a broad base. In such mountains there are permanently frozen rivers of ice. They are called glaciers. Mountains may be arranged in a line known as range. The Himalayas, the Alps, the Andes are mountain ranges of Asia, Europe and South America respectively. Mountains vary in their heights and shapes. All mountains you will not find the same. There are three types of mountains now: fold mountains, block mountains and the volcanic mountains. The Himalayan mountains and the Alps are the young fold mountains with rugged relief and high conical peaks. The Aravalli range in India is one of the oldest fold mountain system in the world. The range has considerably worn down due to the process of erosion. The Appalachians in the North America and the Ural Mountains in the Russia have rounded features and low elevation. They are very old fold mountains. Now block mountains are created when large areas are broken and displaced vertically. The uplift blocks are termed as horse and lower blocks are called gravel. Now children, we will learn about plateaus. A plateau is an elevated flat land. It is a flat topped land standing above the surrounding area. Deccan Plateau in India is one of the oldest plateaus. The East African Plateau in Kenya, Tanzania and Uganda and the Western Plateau of the Australia are the other examples. The Tibet Plateau is an elevated flat land. It is a flat topped tableland standing over surrounding the area. Plateaus are very useful because they are rich in mineral deposit. The African Plateau is famous for gold and diamond minings. In India, huge reserve of iron, coal and manganese are found in the Chota Nagpur Plateau. Now children, we will learn about plains. Now plains are the large stretches of flat land. They are generally not more than 200 meters above the mean sea level. Most of the plains are formed by the river and the tributaries. The river flows down the slopes of the mountain and erode them. They carry forward the eroded material. Then they deposit their load consisting of stone, sand and silt along their course in these valleys, and it is from these deposits the plains are formed. Construction of transport network also becomes easy. These plains are very thickly populated regions of the world. Plains are the most useful areas for human habitation. There is a great concentration of people as more flat land is available for building houses as well as for the cultivation. Because of the fertile soils, land is highly productive for the cultivation. Example, the Indo-Gangetic plains. Now children, the landforms and the people. Why they choose different landforms? Natural calamities such as earthquakes, volcanic eruptions, storms, floods cause widespread destruction. Huge loss of life and property takes place. By creative awareness about such incidents, we may lower the risk. Humans have been living in different kinds of landforms in different ways. Life is difficult in the mountain areas, as maybe you have gone to the hilly areas for the vacations, so you can see that life is actually not easy for them. You are going for the vacation, so you are getting each and everything. But the common people, the local people, they really have a hard life there. Plains provide much better conditions. Quite often we use the land in wasteful manner, for example constructing houses on a fertile land. Similarly, we throw garbage on land or in water, making them dirty. You can see all around. We should avoid such important gifts of the nature in a careless manner. So children, take a bite that you will not dirty your surroundings. The available land is not only for us use, it is our duty to leave the earth a better place for our future generations as well. Quite often we use the land in a wasteful manner. So take a pledge, we will not do it dirty and we will keep the surroundings clean.